components of air. So let's see. Nitrogen. Nitrogen is present 78% of air by volume. Nitrogen is very important for plants, animals and human beings. Nitrogen is very essential to prepare nutrients, proteins. It is the plant which converts nitrogen into proteins, and while animals and human being gets nitrogen indirectly or directly from the plants. Plants also do not absorb nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. So we need to fix nitrogen in the form of nitrites or nitrates into the soil, and then it is getting absorbed by the plants in the soluble form. This process is called as nitrogen fixation. And when plants, animals die, they decay and they bury into the soil, and due to the decay they return the nitrogen which is getting used by them. And in such a way, nitrogen is balanced in the atmosphere and it is used again and again. Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is very important component for the green plants for the photosynthesis process. During this process, they utilize the carbon dioxide and releases the oxygen, and which is useful for respiration process. Carbon dioxide is also used as a fire extinguisher because it is not supporting for the burning. Dry ice. Dry ice is a solid form of the carbon dioxide and which is used as a refrigerant. Carbon dioxide is also used to prepare the fizzy drinks like soda water. Carbon dioxide maintains the temperature on the earth. Water vapor. Water vapor present in the air provides moisture to the plants and animals. It also helps to predict the climatic condition of the particular area, and which varies from according to the place to place. Besides this, the air is whole useful for us for many ways. The uses of airs are: air acts as a medium for propagation of the sound. Air speeds up the drying up of the agriculture, wet products, grains and fruits. Air is also useful for drying up the wet clothes. Due to the evaporation, with the help of air, the wet clothes dries faster. Air plays important role in water cycle. Air is also useful for birds and insects to fly. Air helps in pollination of the flowers. Air is also used to fill up into the tires of vehicles. Air helps in the movement of parachute, aircrafts. Windmills move due to the flowing air only, and due to them it can produce the electricity, and which can be used for the different purposes. Next, balance of the gases in nature. Burning, respiration and photosynthesis. These are the processes which keeps the balance of the gases in nature. As we know, respiration is the biological process which uses oxygen and releases the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Respiration is performed by all the living beings, and they releases the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. As well as burning also utilizes oxygen and releases carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And opposite to them, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis utilizes this all the carbon dioxide and it releases the oxygen into the atmosphere. Photosynthesis is the process which performed by the plants, especially green plants. The chlorophyll pigment is very essential essential to perform the photosynthesis process. The photosynthesis is the process of synthesizing the food material in the plants, and it releases oxygen into the atmosphere. So these opposing processes are maintaining the balance of the gases in the nature. Rusting. Rusting is the chemical process which takes place in the presence of air and moisture. Rusting is the process in which the iron material loses its property. For example, iron nails or iron scraps, if it kept in the presence of air or moisture, after some days they are getting the layer of brown color on them, and that brown color layer is called as a rust. Rust is also called as a hydrated iron oxide. So the definition is the slow conversion of iron into hydrated iron oxide in the presence of air and moisture is called as rusting. Moisture and presence of air, these are the two necessary conditions for rusting. The examples of rusting are rusting of iron is wasteful process, and rusting can be prevented by painting, galvanization methods and applying the coating of the oil and grease. Air pollution. As we know, air is an essential part for the living being. Air is very necessary for every living being, but the air we breathe should be free from all impurities. But nowadays, the many harmful substances are getting mixed with the air, and they are causing the air pollution. The very harmful substances which get mixed into the air and causes air pollution are called as air pollutant. And the polluted air causes many bad impacts on every living being. It is not only harmful for humans, it is also harmful for plants. Some common pollutants are dust, soot, carbon monoxide, excess amount of carbon dioxide, ammonia, methane. These pollutants are very harmful for every living being. It causes many bad impacts on the living being. So let's see the effects of air pollution. Effects on health. The pollutants like smoke, dust, they may cause the respiratory diseases, as well as they also cause eye problems and the skin problems also. The more amount of pollutants may cause the disease cancer. Effects on vegetation. The air pollution also affects or also has impacts on vegetables and fruit, and it is a great economic loss. Acid rain. The gases like sulfur dioxide or nitrogen dioxides get mixed with the rain, and they forms the acid form of the rain, or we can call it acid rain. And when it comes on the earth, it affects on crops as well as plants and animals. It has very bad impact on the living organism. When such a water gets mixed with the river, sea or other water resources, it also damages the aquatic life. And due to acid rain, there is a disturbance of the aquatic life also. Effects on atmosphere. the pollutant like smoke, dust, it makes the atmosphere dense and it reduces the visibility. So it may lead to the road accidents, global warming, an increase in percentage of nitrous oxide, methane, carbon dioxide traps the more amount of heat on the earth, and due to them the temperature on the earth increases day by day. So this is called as a global warming effect, and which is not good for the life on the earth. Ozone layer depletion. Ozone is present in the upper layer of atmosphere called as stratosphere. Ozone layer protects us from UV rays or harmful ultraviolet rays. Some pollutants present in the air or atmosphere like chlorofluorocarbon reacts with the ozone layer and it reduces the density of the layer, and due to that the layer is becoming very thin day by day, and this results the direct reaching of the UV or harmful rays on the earth, and as it reaches on the earth it affects on the human being as well as animals. It leads to the skin cancer or many other diseases, and it also results in the increase of earth temperature. Causes of air pollution. First, increase in population, cutting of the forest, unnecessary use of the vehicles, and increasing number of industries in the residential areas, the use of the chemical weapons like a nuclear or atomic bomb in war, natural cause like a volcanic eruption. These all are the causes of the air pollution. Air pollution is increases day by day. So it is necessary to take some steps to control the air pollution. So by growing the more and more tree we can control the air pollution. As we know, green plants or green trees releases oxygen. So it will help to maintain the proper level of oxygen on the earth, and it will help to reduce the air pollution. Always use the smokeless sources of the energy. Due to it, pollution will reduce. Powerhouses should be provided with the tall chimneys to escape that hot and harmful gases. The regular checking of the vehicle should be done for pollution control. And nowadays CNG vehicles are very best solution to reduce the air pollution. Try to use non-conventional sources of energy. Industries should be located far away from the residential area. So these are some common steps to control the air pollution. So let's unite and try to control the air pollution on the earth, and it will be beneficial for us only.